Bing, 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 bing. Wait, somebody got to share the snacks though.
OD.
I gotta get a 14-point lead. So here's what I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do right now, right? I'm gonna get a 14-point lead from first to second, and then I'm gonna go take a smoke break during one of the holes. I mean, because I know it's not gonna affect, and that's just the mission for the game.
Okay.
He wants to be me so bad.
Okay.
Be you. You're not even as good as I am.
Damn.
Hold up, we got the gold police or what?
Bro.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah,
Officer
Brooke
Bek and yo. On me.
Wow.
I got the best
might be able
dodge.
to
Shit,
do
I
this
helped
against
you,
Bek.
bro. I helped you. I just
Good
helped
luck,
you.
good luck, good luck, good luck.
Yeah, bro. Don't do no crazy shit.
Bro, really?
Oh,
Rexx.
You shouldn't have done that.
That's what I get for helping people.
Just collateral.
Oh!
Dude, you shouldn't have done that.
What's
Okay,
good,
go.
Skeet? How you
Fuck.
doing, gang?
Oh, thank God.
Where did
Wow.
Brooke just go? What the fuck? Nigga just.
Hey. What are you?
JJ, how the fuck you get over
He's
there?
on a whole other map. I said that nigga
Double
fly.
Bologna.
Oh God.
Hey, you
Double
should've just went
Bologna for
across,
that?
say.
Where the fuck is Jay?
Yeah, Zay,
Yo,
what
them
you-
goalies is serious. That you
That's
gotta be careful.
crazy.
That boy.
Nigga Zay got blocked.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
You got
around
him with
here.
it. You got him with it. I fucking cry, bro. Shit's funny.
There's about to be golf content
Damn.
posted for the next 2 weeks.
Oh my God,
I'm
hold on
okay
one,
with
'cause
that.
I'm the fuck-
Yo,
Hold on one, 'cause I'm the best.
Oh, I
No,
can't
you
do that.
bitch!
get that man out of here.
I know I can make that jump. I'm gonna keep going for it. Okay, I can't.
Fuck
I
Par,
can't.
baby.
Good
Y'all,
luck.
y'all should see the way I just made
Whoa,
that.
what's going on,
Look,
Skeet?
All right, Gooey, you know what you got to do? You got to jump when you get under the map. You got to jump. So when you hit it,
What's
jump,
going on with you, bro?
jump again, jump again, jump again.
Oh,
the
what
fuck?
the fuck? Nah, he's nah. What type of
niggas got
cheating
the hacks,
shit?
bro.
I'm just
Oh, you
kidding.
gotta
Got
learn the
tab,
physics
gotta
of the
head out for
game,
work.
bro.
Thank you, Robin. I hope you have a great day at work.
I can teach y'all a couple of things. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
Hey, yo, relax. That's my thing, alright? Only I know the quantum physics of this game.
Quantum physics.
Oh wait.
It's been a while since I heard that term, bro. Quantum physics of the 2.789. Just to miss.
Oh, you mother! Brooklyn. You gotta teach me a lesson. Is that what it is, bro? Said nah, fam. Oh, that's
Oh.
Bro.
You got put-
Spilled hot water on my leg and got first and second degree burns.
Yo,
you
God
double bogus.
damn, bro.
You just sent that mother.
Yo, Rexy, come on, Rexy. Come on, Rexy.
Gotta be careful next time, G. Put some oven mitts or some shit on when you. The fuck you just, maneuvering with just water on. I hope I turn this stove off.
You gotta move fast when that shit fall.
I don't think he has. Keep it back.
Big old 14. I'm okay with that.
Hello?
Hurry up, nigga.
Wow. Fuck this game.
You know we in first.
You know it, fish.
Oh shit.
Y'all learning. I see what y'all doing over there.
I'm so smart, bro. Then Brooklyn over here just. Oh, there we go.
Yo,
What
what?
the?
What the fuck just happened, bro?
That's crazy.
We got
Yo,
some hacks.
gooey. Yo, I keep hitting invisible barriers. Nah, there's invisible.
I hit
shit
one
on this
too,
map.
bro. I went to go shoot it, and that shit just didn't want to go.
What's in here?
All
This
in
game
one.
is fun.
Fuck it, we going in.
Good look, Zay. Give me the tools.
And gooey. Go hit that trick shot. I got an idea. You hit that trick shot?
This nigga is hard.
Yeah, you're fucking right. I ain't gonna hit
Gooey,
shit.
click, bro.
Yeah, big bogey.
Oh, I see the burger nigga in here with me.
Am I gonna win this time? Watch this. Fuck.
Oh, the bounces is
Oh.
crazy.
Like that, bro.
Oh,
damn.
don't let that nigga in there.
Fuck
Gang
it,
shit,
fuck it,
birdie.
Hold on, you feel me?
I didn't put the right pace on the ball in that. You get
That's
me?
fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Well, who saw me? Okay, good.
Y'all niggas not utilizing your free cam
Nah,
enough.
Brooklyn, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Brooklyn, what you
You're the
doing?
only nigga left, bro. It's okay.
Brooklyn selling.
There's too many holding ones for his brain to comprehend that he's the last one. I almost spill out my soda.
What
It
the?
wasn't supposed to be that funny, bro.
Just on.
Oh
Let's
shit!
go with this shit.
Yo, you showing him quantum physics is
Nah, the quantum physicist.
Oh shit, what?
Nah, this nigga about
Not
to
go in?
fucking choke,
That's
bruh.
crazy.
I'm crying, bro.
What's wrong with
Fucking really, bro, fuck. Oh my god, bro.
This nigga JJ,
bro.
bro. This nigga JJ hasn't even taken a hit yet, bro.
I can't take a hit, bro. I'm done.
I mean,
Yo, listen to the quantum physics. You gotta hit it 43% at an angle of 45 degrees. You gotta fall right. You gotta fall a cubic angle.
Cubic angle?
Oh, I had to take a breather, bro.
Remember, 43%, alright?
Quantum physics.
Oh,
Oh,
that was 45, man. I'm 43.
oh my god.
You're not listening to the quantum physics.
All right, all right, all
I
right.
couldn't control my shot power. I was laughing
I
so
was like
hard.
24.
This
Alright,
is
there we go.
crazy, bro.
Oh,
Crazy, bro.
strokies.
Pause.
Fucking impact, bro.
Somebody knock impact out.
What the fuck?
Wow.
There you
Brooklyn,
go. Let's go, Brooklyn.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's
Brooklyn
alright.
W. You just
Oh,
gave me
shit.
a hole in Uno, bro. Fuck
No,
you.
I was
I got
trying to
real
get
shit
impacts
coming
out.
down my face, bro.
Why don't you hit Jalen for once? Why niggas on my dick?
Oh,
Jalen got in
my-
before me, nigga. So you was,
I didn't know the
available.
whole
Why
one
niggas
right
need
there.
to hit
That's
me,
crazy.
bro?
It's just crazy. You was
Yeah.
available to get honey.
Oh, that sounded crazy.
To get hunted is a wild statement in 2022, bro.
Never say that to another man.
Yo, that asshole really cost me, bro.
What?
I can't fuck with y'all niggas no more, bro.
Oh,
Fucking
that
loud
was
and
costly.
clear today.
Nah, he really tried to do me dirty, bro.
Fuck. What the fuck? I'm
With
stuck.
that, I'm dead.
Can we hit me?
No,
Fuck.
no. Okay, we're good.
Yo, Brooklyn, hit somebody else, bro.
Bro. Fuck, I can't get out. Bro. I need help. Brooklyn.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay.
That boy's stuck. That's crazy.
Bro, I need help. I need assistance. I need assistance.
Oh!
Assist. Please.
How are you
No
even stuck
way.
like that? That's
Big money
crazy.
repo, bro. Big money
I like-
repo.
Yo, Impact, please be a
Right
big
over, right over,
Impact,
Brooklyn.
Impact, be a big bro. Okay, fuck
Ooh,
this.
Impact did it too.
Wow.
Nigga, what was I supposed to do to you?
Hit him
me.
off the bat. just so you can respawn right there.
Oh, I said Brooke sucks. I can't do shit.
What is hit the ball?
No, I can't hit the ball. It won't let me.
Hey,
Crazy.
take that 14 and keep it
You
moving.
needed
feel
to
me?
say that from the jump.
See, you wasn't saying all that. You just kept saying,
He
"Help me,
wasn't
bro. Help
communicating
me."
properly.
I said I was stuck. Help me out.
I ain't gonna help you. Got a 14.
And you suck.
Yo, you heard him?
Yo, that's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Nah, come on, bro.
Yo.
Bro.
Why you laugh? You fucking bitch.
Ah, yo.
This fucking game is great, bro.
That's crazy.
Yo, I gave him pass
Impact,
to a
impact,
fan.
impact. It is
No,
like
no,
a
no.
3.2,
I was
bro.
already there, bro. I was
Impact,
already
it
there.
is like a 3.2, bro. A 3.2. Trust.
Rex, shut up. It's not funny when you
Trust,
do it.
bro. Trust, bro. Oh my god, you suck. I got a hole in one. Do a 3.2. Oh, thank you.
He said you suck.
Yo, I hit impact. Impact got nervous.
Yo, Impact, you good, bro?
It's over.
That
It's
was
over.
the
That's it.
funniest 9-hole course I've ever played in my life.
That shit was over, bro. I'm still sick to my stomach.
I'm good, bro.